Chelsea fans are just fickle, very, very, very fickle. And this is exactly why journalists will just put some stories together, cook it together, and these fans will pick it up and run with it. How is it that a player who has been at the club since he was age 18, gone through the Chelsea Academy, when other people were asking for bigger wages and decided to leave, he decided to stay, take up the mantle, and lead a charge in rebuilding the club? How does he get injured and over again and everybody just wakes up and says, hey, Reece has to be sold. Chelsea has to move on from Reece. Yes, I know. It is a fast-moving business. It's a kind of business where you don't wait for anybody. But really, in this world also, there's a need for loyalty. And it's very, very important if you don't know. Even in business, even when you need to exchange money and whatnot, there is a need for loyalty. You see, it's sickening because you look at Reece James, and then he has missed almost half of a season and almost a season through injuries. His knee injury, then this hamstring that keeps on going and coming back, and an ankle, and then some illness in there, and all of that stuff. I see the most difficult one isn't even that knee injury. It is this hamstring injury. And I'll tell you a story of how hamstring injuries are very, very difficult to deal with. Muscle tears are usually very, very funny. If it's an ACL, people can, it's easy for you to do a ligament reconstruction in there, especially on the knee, where they put in a new graft to hold the two parts of the knee together and everything goes on well. But if it's a muscle injury, it is literally a big deal. You're not even guaranteed that you come back. Extra scar tissue can be in there that may not be able to be removed. There can be issues of your sciatic nerve that can be damaged in the course of some of these things. And it is a difficult time for Reece James. Very, very difficult for him, especially in making a decision if he should go in for surgery or he should just wait for an alternative form of therapy. It is a big deal because it's a muscle, right? If it's a tendon, yeah, it's also very difficult to deal with, but the muscles are very, very delicate. And this is even from my basic anatomy class. Imagine those that are orthopedic surgeons and the details they can give you. And again, it goes back to the sciatic nerve and the fact that when this surgery is done and it's not done right, Reece James literally can lose his ability to walk for life. Again, if this surgery is done and it's not done right, Reece James will have a recurring injury again. And this doesn't even guarantee that he's not going to get injured again. Yes, I understand. There is a need to probably say you want to move on from the player, but there's a need for loyalty also in this time. And you see, it's so important. So important. The story of Reece James is a sad one. And every day when I look at it, I look up. But this is why Reece has to stick forward and the most important part of it. Let's get it. So Reece did post on Instagram where he says, he put something together and there was devastating if you saw what Reece put together. And it tells exactly what his state of mind is as it stands now. I don't think that there is anybody who is a fan of Chelsea Football Club or anybody who loves Chelsea Football Club who will be as devastated as Reece James is, especially given where he is as a person. But this is the kind of business that he's in. He can easily become a new Andros Townsend. He can become the new Jack Wilshere. That keeps on going back, and then injury doesn't allow him to get to the full potential of his ability. But yeah, it's big 2023, and I'm usually very confident in medicine and science in recent times because, of course, that's my field. And medicine is very, very important. And if they get a right specialist, I'm sure that they'll get the right solutions for Reece James and he's going to get things right. But I think that for me, the part where I've been very, very excited is the part where the players have responded to him and then they've shown solidarity to him and then they made him aware that they are going to stand right there by him. And I'll take you through a few of them since yesterday. I think that Reece himself posted a picture. When he did post the picture on Instagram, some of the Chelsea players have reacted, and then they have said that, hey, we are standing by you, everything is going to be fine, and then you need to be patient with yourself. And I think, first of all, it comes from Mihailo Modric, who reposted with James's picture, the picture that he posted on Instagram. So this is Reece's picture, where he says that he captions it devastated with a black and white picture and then with a broken out. And I think that's exactly his state of mind and his word. Boy, I saw Reece when he was at Wigan Athletic in the Champions League for a loan spell. Immediately I saw Reece as that boy, this boy is the next big thing. And he took over the storm. He took over the team. He has been the most influential player at right back. And I like the fact that the players are in there supporting him. The likes of Marco Correa have responded. Enzo Fernandez, I love this reply. Enzo says that I am going to be with you till death. That's exactly what Enzo Fernandez sent to Reece James in there. He says, Captain, we are going to stand by you till death. There's also that of Mihailo Mudryk, who also tells him to get strong. He says, get strong, Captain. And then we'll get things done. And it's very, very nice how the team is getting things done in times like this, where Reece is in a very, very tough place, very, very tough place as captain, and the team are standing right by him. I think that I love it. I personally do love it, and the team is doing such a brilliant job in what they are trying to do for their captain and all that. But I think that you see, it is time for Malo Gusto to step up. Malo Gusto was bought because of Reece's uncertainty with respect to his injuries and whatnot. Malo have had some injuries also. When he was bought from Lyon, he was on the stretcher for a while. He got back. He has played some good stuff, and he has gone off injured again. I think that he's going to return in just a week or two. And from a layman's perspective, I think Reece needs to go for the surgery. He needs to take the risk, go get a surgery. Let's just hope for the best. And then in the meantime, Malo Gusto gets to play in there. Reece probably has to get a long spell of rehabilitation, about 6 months away from the game. And then Malo Gusto, he is capable of getting the job done. I don't think we should be too worried about what Malo Gusto can get to the club, because Malo Gusto is actually very good and he can get a job done in that regard. And it's very, very important that Reece gets some rest, gets an all-important rest in there whilst he waits for Malo Gusto to get a job done. And whilst he does all of that stuff, he has to sit out to the game, recuperate some energy and get a job done. So yeah, this is exactly what the players were saying. Enzo Fernandez says, come on, Hermano. Hermano is essentially in Spanish or I think Portuguese, means friend. I'm with you to death. Kukurea stays strong or strong. Jude Bellingham comes in with a heart emoji and says, we stick together. Thiago Silva, he says, you are strong, my captain, and I'll be here for you. Romeo Lavia puts in a blue heart emoji. Everybody literally supporting Reece, knowing that it's a tough time for the captain, but they need to stick together. He's going to get better. But I think it's a big chance for Malo Gusto to take on and get a job done. Malo Gusto is more than capable. He is a brilliant right back. He's also young. He marauds that right-hand side very well. He's always going up and down the field. He's very aggressive. He's very, very good defensively, wins battles. And the only thing that maybe Reece is way better than him is not even a chance creation. I think it's the finishing. The finishing side of Reece's game is where Reece is way, way, way better than Malo Gusto. But apart from that, Malo isn't too far off of Reece in terms of quality. And I think that he can even get better. And Malo can get a job done. It's just time for Malo Gusto to get in there and gets the job done. It's very, very imperative that he gets in there, gets the job done, get a team together, get his team sticking together, start crawling up some points and move up the table. It's very important. And there is one part of the last few days that I've been personally excited about. The parts that Reece James and the team had planned to sit out in Mayfair, London, and then stick together, have some lunch for Christmas as captain. And even when they lost against Everton, they didn't cancel it. They decided to go. I think that was brilliant. I mean, the situation would have only gotten worse if they had cancelled that dinner. Because why would you cancel the dinner? Why would you want to say, okay, I'm cancelling the dinner, I'm going to sit somewhere, we are all sad? No, you get together, you talk as men find solutions. I think that was brilliant from the captain, even while he has gotten injured. And he has gotten the team together in there. They've done some brilliant stuff in there, sat together, shared a meal. They've discussed football. And I'm sure, of course, they will look at how to get Chelsea forward from where they are now. And it's very, very important. Very, very important in there. And you see, it's sad that Chelsea fans are a little bit fickle and everybody just throws everything at them. But these are part of the growth of any team. They are. Trust me, they are. And sometimes you have to be a little bit patient. You really have to be patient with respect to what you want from teams and how you want to see them go. Mauricio Pochettino, yes, has questions. He has to do more. There's a lot more that he can do. But really, how do you move on from here without taking stock of where you've come from? It's a very, very important point in where they are now. And hey, don't get stressed about anything. I've seen people throw out some information that isn't really accurate, like people saying that Thiago Silva and the players are happy because he doesn't have the captain's armband. Come on. Mauricio Pochettino essentially said this on the 19th of August 2023 when he was asked about Thiago Silva. He says, you don't need the armband to feel like a captain. He is captain also and will help Chilwell and Reece. He will be a great captain for the club, essentially saying that he is a senior captain. He's the boss and the other players will just take direction from him because he's a top guy. That's exactly what you get. There's nothing really wrong. Yes, bad results, but that's the thing with Chelsea. Chelsea begins to get bad results and everything begins to capitulate. You need to calm down. Trust me. Well, all the best. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me on Fiifi-Manfred. I'm grateful to have you here. I'll see you soon.